Corinne, who's on the line first, please?
First, we've got Anita from London on line 1.
Morning, Anita.
Hello, morning, Matthew.
Morning. Asmina's waiting here. What's up, Anita?
I have a son who's allergic to milk.
All milk or cows?
Yeah, everything. He's anaphylactic with milk. And he's got a calcium supplement, but he just hates taking it. And I was wondering if there was any foods which could give him calcium.
Okay.
Well, I'm really glad that you are interested and concerned about calcium, because actually children build their bone density at this age. In fact, around adolescence, you're building around half the strength of the adult skeleton, so calcium and vitamin D are really important. Now, if he's intolerant to milk, it's often the milk protein that's causing a reaction. He can actually have soya milks, but be careful to choose one that says enriched with calcium.
He's allergic to soya as well. He's all nuts.
Yeah.
Rice milk?
He has oat milk at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, check that it says enriched with calcium. That's really important. And remember, it's not only about calcium. You need vitamin D to absorb that calcium. So when the sun's shining, do get him out into the sun. Obviously, use a sunblock if you have to. 15 minutes in the sun would be really good between April and September to help him to manufacture the vitamin D that makes the best of the calcium that he's taking.
And what about gnawing a cuttlefish? That's what my budgerigard does when it was low on calcium.
Well,
if you're looking at alternatives, I mean,
bones,
what can
bones. I mean, calcium is in our bones in the same way it's in fish bones. So if you can get him to eat pilchards, sardines, even canned fish that has the small bones in them that are edible, Anita, then actually that's really going to help him increase his calcium intake.
Anything else which is rich? They were all laughing
look
at
at
me in the gallery.
labels.
Just goes to show what they know.
The bones and look at labels.
The sum total of absolutely nothing in the gallery. That's what they know about a diet. That's why you're here, Asmina, and not all the fat boys making the programme. They haven't got a clue. So anyway, we've done the cuttlefish.
All right. And any other fish that you can eat the bones of.
Okay, anything else?
Anything enriched with calcium. Often you will see calcium on a breakfast cereal label, for example, or any other foods where it says added calcium. Just go for them, try them out.
Okay, there we go. Good luck to you, Anita, and to your son. Thank you very much for the call. And Corinne, who's up next?
We've got Michelle from Liverpool on line 3.
Morning, Michelle.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi there. You all right?
Yes, thank you. I've been breastfeeding for the last 9 months.
Okay.
I'm still doing knife feeds. I eat quite well. I've got quite a good diet, except I'm really, really craving sweets and sugary things for energy at the moment. I wonder if there's anything else that I can eat that...
Do you feel low in energy?
I do. I feel quite tired.
I'm not surprised.
As I say, I've been knife feeding for the last 9 months. And I do... but I really... it's like a craving that I can't shake.
Okay, I understand. So, energy foods... Give someone a boost, 9 months of breastfeeding, 9 months of nights.
Yeah, not easy. I do sympathise, and I've been there myself. Generally, you want to firstly, obviously, make sure you're getting enough rest. That goes without saying. But secondly, if you want foods that boost your energy levels, you need B vitamins. So whole grains, granary bread, breakfast cereals enriched with B vitamins, and also eat regularly. And I know that can be hard when you're a young mum, but actually eating every 2 to 3 hours gets your blood sugar again going up nice and slowly, gets up to your brain, so your brain sugar goes up, and that just gives you the energy to get through the day. So eat regularly, eat foods like pasta.
And sorry, so when you say
rice,
energy through the day, I'm right in thinking that the idea is you want a nice steady flow of carbohydrates, not peaks and troughs, because then you'll have a rush and then you feel tired and
That's right.
burn out. Okay.
And what I noticed, Michelle, from what you were saying, is that you said you're craving for the sugary foods. That's actually because your blood sugar is really low and your brain thinks, got to get some sugar. So you go for things that are the quick fixes.
Yeah.
Blood sugar goes up and you probably feel great after you've had the piece of chocolate. And then it goes down really quickly, and that's when you feel low and you need another fix. So instead of that, go for the whole grains, the seeds, the nuts, the fruit and veg, granary bread, etc. And that just gets your blood sugar slow and steady so you're not craving.
Okay, so it's keeping a nice steady flow of energy for you, Michelle. That sounds like good advice. You mentioned vitamins. We've got a whole lot of vitamin pills here. There was a story in the papers, and it was, if I remember right, vitamin A, vitamin E and carotene.
Beta-carotene.
Beta-carotene. And they're saying that if you take these in pill form, you may be taking 5 years off your life.
Okay, dietitians have always said the best way to get all your nutrients is through food. If you think about it, that's how Mother Nature intended us to eat. And at the moment, there are so many other micronutrients in fruit and veg. Maybe we haven't even discovered them all yet. The best way to get them is in fruit and veg. However, if you think, I'm really not eating very well, I'm tired, I'm not getting through the fruit and veg, I would like to take a supplement, my advice would be take an all-rounded supplement, but no more than 100% of the recommended daily amount, the RDA.
Yeah.
It will say so on the label.
A multivitamin rather than the things in separate
I think
doses.
I do worry about people taking lots of different vitamins because you're more likely to overdose. And if there are vitamins like vitamin A, which you store in your own liver, you really don't want to be accumulating that.
Okay.
Beta-carotene becomes vitamin A in your own body. So if you're taking beta-carotene and vitamin A, you actually don't need that and actually could be having too much.
Okay, so concentrate on the balanced diet. If you do feel you're having a lull, go for a multivitamin.
Yeah,
That's probably the best.
100% RDA. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Thank you, Esmina. We'll have another call, please, Corinne.
We've got Zara from London on line 5.
Morning, Zara.
Morning, hi.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, what's up with you? How can Esmina help?
I just want to know how to gain weight. I've constantly...
Wow.
I know. Most people try to lose it, but I've constantly been 7.5 stone.
And how tall are you, Zara?
5'7".
5'7", and you're 7.5 stone.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I've always been that weight, so I just want to know how to gain weight.
Can I ask how old you are as well, Zara?
23.
23. That's quite light, isn't it?
That's very light for someone of that height. And actually, gaining weight is even harder than losing weight.
Yeah.
You may not believe that, but people who need to gain weight really struggle with this, and it isn't easy. One little tip I'll give you is, I hope you drink milk. If you add 2 big tablespoons of skim milk powder to your pint of milk, you're enriching it with protein, you're enriching it with calories. Use that in your cereal, in your tea and coffee, etc., and that will give you good calories. Because I could say to you, eat gatos and chocolates, but I wouldn't be doing my job. You want to be having the right calories. So have more of those high protein foods. Have your meat, your fish, your cheese, your eggs, the foods that you like. But don't go down the road of, I should just eat sweets and chocolates to get my weight up, because you'll actually feel worse in the long term.
Even if I do that, I don't gain weight. It doesn't matter. I eat as much chocolates and crisps, whatever. I don't gain weight at all.
Yeah, I mean, it could be due to your metabolism, and I hope you've spoken to your doctor about it, but generally you want to be making sure that you're eating more of the healthier foods.
Yeah.
And you might find that actually your body metabolism helps you by helping you to store the weight rather than, you know...
I have to say as well, it
yeah.
may change as you get older, Zara. I was once, believe it or not, 9.5 stone. I was 9.5 stone for most of my 20s, and now I'm nearly double that. And it's amazing how your metabolism slows down, and all of a sudden you realise that what you're eating is no different from what you've eaten before, but the weight stays.
Yeah, and it isn't really a problem unless you're suffering with any medical issues. You know, if you're healthy and you're getting by life and you're doing well in your everyday life, that's fine.
Okay, there we go, Zara. Good luck to you with your mission to gain weight. There's millions of people sitting there hating you, I should think, from their sofas. Anyway, it's almost time for Tricia now, and that means there are no more calls today, I'm afraid. But it doesn't mean you can give up sorting out your diets and swallow another donut. First of all,